I'm Superantonio. And we're live. Greetings, friends. Happy Saturday. And welcome to the first annual Grand Theft Auto live commentary and playthrough. Okay, maybe not annual. I just felt like saying that. And technically, I believe we're on part 3 or part 4 of the playthrough. Picking up, we're going to do a couple missions, hang out, see how everyone is doing, how everyone's weekend is going. Miko Herptile says, hello, Super Antonio, and Sadie, mods, and everyone, and J-Lash with a thumbs up. Appreciate you, J-Lash. Always know I'm going to have an excellent stream. J-Lash has his thumbs ups. Thumbs ups to J-Lash. What are we doing? Michael is going to meet some aliens, and we're going to do the, I can't say that word. The rhymes with mananation of the tech guru with the phone. Banana Nation, that works. And we're going to do a mission with
Michael,
Chop.
I'm looking through my appointment book, and I don't see your name.
Yeah, well, I'm more
If we can ever get out of this parking lot.
You know that.
Walk-ins are more expensive,
I
but
have some
I'm always happy to accommodate.
Well, not really.
Sure,
But
you'll accommodate me as long as I got money in my
decided
pocket,
we can
right?
go back to the old
I'm in a
schedule of
bad
live
way, Doc.
streams.
I might come by
Monday,
soon.
Friday through Monday, and a Wednesday. Wednesday will still be Western movie night, but the rest will be gaming live streams. We shall either do an Undead Nightmare stream on Monday for Marston Mondays, or we shall continue with the Bat Honor live stream on Monday and Sunday. Or I may have figured out a workaround to record LA Noir. What's that about? So we might be doing an LA Noir stream, perhaps on Sunday. That would work out quite well. I'd rather do LA Noir than Undead Nightmare, even though it's October and I love zombies. We already did an Undead Nightmare playthrough. Did not do well. And that was like during the pandemic, when, you know, the algorithm was very kind to us. We also did a Red Dead 1 live playthrough, and that also did not do well. Super annoying. What's that about? So I'm thinking Red Dead 1 and John are just not popular in the live streams, at least not for this channel and this audience. But if we are not able to record LA Noir, we'll certainly do a Undead Nightmare, because I do love zombies. Mr. Maddie says howdy. Howdy, Mr. Maddie. Greetings. Happy Saturday to you.
I don't give a fuck about reefer.
They rigged the vote. I saw the ballots. It's a lie.
It's democracy.
And Miko
at
says
work,
hello to
amigo.
J-Lash and Mr. Maddie.
Democracy
6
can
viewers in the
suck
chat.
my
Welcome,
fanny.
friends. Appreciate you being here.
Democracy only works when
Pull
it
up a
lets
chair.
intelligent people
Hang
do
out a
what
bit.
they want. This is
Let's see
tyranny by morons.
what's happening in Los Santos. Note the milk cartons
They got
holding
things
up
to
his
take care of
desk.
in a little place called reality.
You want to drag?
It's a nice touch.
Nah, I'm not a drug guy.
This isn't bushweed. This is.
It's ironic. This game came out in what, 2015,
No paranoia, no
when
weirdness.
weed was still illegal. Now it's basically legal in almost every state. Certainly in California,
Yeah,
where
you heard
Los
me.
Santos is based.
Yeah, I smoke all day and I'm fine. It's a pure, mellow high.
Michael's
But I
going to
do
have
get
a
concerned
very
about
bad
the mysteries.
trip. In 3, 2,
mean-
1,
Sure they're nothing serious, but
go.
I never let them get too near. Oh, the fuck!
This was kind of funny, but I worried that there were real world consequences, that he was actually shooting up the town square and shooting civilians. And also this thing has infinite ammo. which should have been your first clue that it's a dream. It's a strangers and freak mission. You gain nothing from doing this. It's just fun, kind of. Watch out for the brain rays, Michael. These aliens have heads like the xenomorph aliens, but they're green, and they don't bleed acid. How do you get up there? How are you, Miko? Appreciate you being here. Nice to have a mod. Saturdays aren't great for the channel's live streams. They never have been. What's that about? But yeah, I'm thinking we should start doing go back to the old schedule of the live streams. I mean, why not? See how that works for the channel.
This time.
Let's try that again, shall we? And then, looking forward, Halloween is a Thursday, so I would like to do a Halloween night. Miko says, perhaps everyone is out since it's the weekend. Yes, perhaps, Miko. And then, Thanksgiving is also a Thursday. Maybe we'll do a Thanksgiving stream. Xmas is a Wednesday. Maybe we'll do an Xmas Eve stream. That would be nice. And perhaps a New Year's Eve stream for, if you're staying at home. You can hang out with me and the dog. That is on Tuesday. That might be fun. I'm looking forward to the holidays this year. More so than past years, I think, just because I had a really hard year, and it's finally easing up. So I'm just looking forward to decorating and presents and Christmas music and eating. Be nice to eat. Seeing family, the usual. And, I'll try to do something special for you guys. Is there a Christmas game PS4? Is there some kind of Christmas-related game? There's, The Grinch Christmas. Dead Rising 4? Is that a Christmas-themed... zombie game? What's that about? Disney Dreamlight Valley. Cake Bash. Batman Arkham Origins is not Christmas related, is it? There's a Nightmare Before Christmas game. It's Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge, PS2. I know we could go online and and just
Any more of you freaks out there?
do some online missions or
feels
just hang out.
And after that, you see, the liquor companies push for continued prohibition, which is complete insanity. So I take it I can count on your support.
The fuck just happened?
What are you talking about? We discussed globalization, the state.
Stay the fuck away from me.
Perhaps we'll do that. Unsure.
But it's a good cause.
Grassroots. Yeah, we get nothing and we can't shoot him, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Or even assault him.
Democracy
Super
suck
annoying.
my fanny.
You make me
Nope, we
wanna
have a
puke.
submachine gun now.
For the love of God!
Or perhaps that's the AR.
This is tyranny by war.
This is a Guido's and Italia's
Hey,
soup.
sorry.
Let's move on. Excuse me, sir. It's his fault. Cloudy is here. Greetings, Cloudy. Welcome back. Cloudy says, howdy, y'all. Welcome, Cloudy. We're just talking about our plans for the channel for the rest of the year. I might be able to stream LA Noire. We'll see. If we do LA Noire, I mean, if I can, we'll do LA Noire next and skip Undead Nightmare for this year. Because Undead Nightmare has never done well on this channel, even though you think it would. It's perfect for the channel. Zombies and horses and John. Marston does not really do well. J-Lash says, Red Dead Online always has snow for Christmas, along with pretty cool Call to Arms maps. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we just like go to Red Dead Online for Christmas. Or like December live streams. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. And Michael is driving like a maniac. Fishtailing like he's in a Starsky and Hutch episode. J-Lash says GTA Online has snow too. Quit playing that a while back though. J-Lash says, hey, Miko. J-Lash, how's your Saturday going? What'd you have for dinner? I had leftovers, half a tuna fish sandwich and some, pardon me, sir. He's fine. He's got some insurance. They've got great insurance in Los Santos. I had half a tuna sandwich, leftovers, and a little bit of teriyaki beef broccoli, which is also leftovers, which was delicious. It's one of my favorite things to eat. I eat it. I would eat it every day. I certainly eat it every week. Cloudy says, did you know in Franklin's house in the hills there was a book called Red Dead, written by Jay Marston? I did not. Can you open it up, or is it just the title? Pardon me, sir. We're going to visit that hacker guy. I forget his name. Technically doing a mission. And it's impossible to straight line in this game like you can in Red Dead. J-Lash says, it's been good. Thanks. Had some chicken fettuccine. Pretty good. Oh, I love chicken fettuccine. A nice creamy Alfredo sauce. I'd eat that. You know, shrimp fettuccine. Shrimp Alfredo. It's also good. Cloudy says, no, you can only see it in the bookshelf. It's still worth an investigation. I'll make a note of that. Nico, or Cloudy.
You gonna let me in or what? Give me a minute.
Franklin book Red Dead does have a nice. I do like his apartment in the hills, or his house on the hills. This guy
I was wondering when you'd show up.
I was dead.
Praise be.
from the furnishings, it seems like he inherited this house. It was
need my
probably his
help.
parents' house, and
How
then
do you know?
he just didn't bother.
came here.
He just
Why
upgraded
else
the
would you?
security and added all his
Haven't been a good
computers.
friend for
But
you,
you know, it's
Lester.
like
I know that.
his
You're gonna make it up to me by doing whatever I ask.
his furnishings don't match his
Or rather, I mean,
personality. Except he's got action
I
figures
need
on the
something
wall.
done. You need to know something. So why not help each other?
Miko
make some
says
dough.
maybe record a stream with Serena
game?
since she also plays Red Dead Online.
guess.
There's that time difference though.
Well,
Yeah,
Lester,
it's really
I
hard to
wouldn't
get
have
her
before.
I know
to
you never
coordinate
mentioned
with
my name.
Serena
I know I'm not
with
on
the
any
time difference.
lists anywhere. I know you never betrayed me. As for you, you got to figure that I never told anyone. That instead of
G-Lash
gently
says, yeah,
decomposing in
after I
North Yankton,
ordered
you're
the chicken
angrily
and paid, I thought I
decomposing.
should have gotten the
Los
dang
Santos will
shrimp.
shrink.
LOL next
You're in
time.
a wife who
Yeah,
doesn't love you no more.
I do prefer the shrimp
Yeah, well,
fettuccine if I,
Since
if,
you put it
you know,
like
if we're
that.
offered
Shut
a
up a minute.
choice. But
I'm
yeah,
getting an
it's,
iFind alert.
it's probably a little bit
That
more.
little college boy sack of shit, phony.
You'll
fuck.
get less shrimp
Jay Norris?
Yes.
and
that
you will
fucker's a
pay
lying
more
bastard. I've read his
for the
fucking emails. He's a
privilege.
fucking
But you will
cheat.
get lots of chicken.
I heard him
And the
say
chicken
that
is
he saved
usually really
America.
good.
What, by outsourcing all the jobs?
G-Lash
Like
says,
selling
LOL,
us
never thought
little
about
bits
his
of
house like that,
plastic
but yeah,
restricted
you're right.
access
Yeah,
shit.
he reminds
Now it's
me
payback
of
time, you lying turd.
Jesse's
hell are you talking
aunt's house.
You
You know
are
how
about to
Jesse,
get
like,
that
he
white-collar gig that you
didn't
always
do
dreamed of,
anything to
Mikey.
that
Here,
house. He just moved
Get
in.
this fashionably
And,
retro weird for a 45-year-old man.
you know,
but I
brought a
cannot let go
stereo
of the
or whatever.
1980s bag and dress yourself
That's all he
up
did.
like
Here.
a billionaire math genius with low-level Asperger's. You better be ready for the minor glitch of your repulsive pseudo-messianic life.
Okay, Lester.
Get out of here! Call me when you're ready. We are about to put the Darwinism back in social Darwinism.
Jesse in Breaking Bad,
Brother, it is gonna be
I
fun.
should specify.
Fucking kidding me? I'm a bank robber, not a web designer.
So we'll go robbing soon. I'll find something. Just like the old days.
It took a while, but I see the appeal of this game. I understand why it's so popular. It is fun. It is fun to play. It's very freeing and exhilarating.
As much as I love catching up.
And there's so many activities. There's so many things to do, even if you don't want to be a criminal. But just the ability to run reds, that's fun. Cloudy says, I recently got GTA 5 story 100%. It took so many hours, but I did it in the end. I wouldn't even know where to start, Cloudy, to get 100% in this game. We're just trying to get to the end. Without crashing. Which, is not possible. And I've always said that Trevor is my favorite character in this game, and probably one of my favorite video game characters. But Trevor is one of my favorite video game characters. He's so horrible that it just flips around and he becomes lovable. G-Lash says, nice, Cloudy. Yeah, it's quite an achievement. But then what do you do? That's why I don't like getting 100% in Red Dead Redemption 2. I've only done it once. And then it's like, you're like Alexander. Alexander wept,
You hit me!
for he had no more worlds to conquer. So So I never do that anymore. I always leave something. Even if I never do it, I just leave it in case I want to do it. Like the Limpany Gold, like I never pick that up. I just like leaving it there. Just in case I wanted to. But we'll do Bad Honor side missions in our Red Dead playthrough just because you get different dialogue. And we need that. We have to buy a disguise. Cloudy says, I always 100% games if I see a game with
Excuse me.
50, my OCD starts kicking in, so I have to do it.
I think I need something, I don't know, geeky.
Well, I
The
understand
world's moved on, huh?
where you're coming from, Cloudy.
too
I
bad.
certainly sympathize.
Of course. Got
Checking
roll,
boxes and
gotta
knocking things
outsource.
out.
Same thing happened to my dad. Now you gotta fit in with a different generation. Huh? What about a vest and some cargo shorts?
All right.
But it's I just like leaving things. I want to I like saving things for Arthur.
Dignity aside, I think
Even
that
if
might
it
just work.
even if I never do it.
Good luck at the interview.
Bye now.
Even if I know I'm just going to start over. We should grab that motorcycle. The funny thing is, he does look like a tech guy. That's how tech guys used to dress. That Patagonia vest. This is a Trevor car. I like putting Trevor in muscle cars. Hey, where are you going?
Michael,
I'm all dressed up. Now you want to run
Ah,
the prototype
This
is
is
somewhere in the
awful. Talk
Life
amongst
Invader office.
yourselves.
Find it and fit it with the
someone,
device in your bag.
not
They're
me,
just gonna let me in.
needs to
Why
visit
wouldn't they
the
if you look the
balcony.
part? Hang around till someone opens the door.
I'll be right back.
Act entitled.
Fine. Oh shit! Sorry.
Okay, I trained her to go on the balcony. I've got astroturf out there, and I've got a bunch of plants. I just kind of hose it off once a week. But it's very convenient, so I don't have to take her downstairs. I don't have to take her out. And she's really good at it. She was basically house trained when I got her. We had some accidents. We had some missteps. It was more of a I think that was just learning her and her learning me.
Hey.
Oh, great. PM's
But yeah.
pushing for more functionality.
But she's
we are maxed. I mean, if
she's
anything,
super
we have to
trained now.
strip
She's
features,
100%
especially
trained.
if we
I would
plan on
never
releasing
worry
a
about
fully
it.
priced update
I'm very
a year
confident in
later.
her. I'm very proud of her too.
You know, it's
Yeah, well,
And
you gotta do what you
she's
gotta do,
very
you know?
proud of
I mean,
herself.
we're talking beta in Q4, maybe
What's that
Q3.
about?
Look, milestones are one thing, but when design is changing its mind seemingly overnight, there's not much you can do about it. You know what I'm saying?
My union allocated.
Cloudy
smoke
asks,
about
how
up,
old
so-
is she?
Wait a
She's
minute.
4. She
Do
just
I
turned
know
4.
you?
So she'll
Yeah, I
be
think so.
starting school.
I
I'm
geeked out,
afraid
right?
She doesn't know her alphabet
You know,
at all.
You gotta do something for me.
You gotta put it in a
What's going
ticket.
on here?
No.
Sorry.
I'd like to keep this one
Having a
out
little
of the
bit of
database, if
technical
you know what I mean.
difficulties.
I'm turning
J-Lash
consultant
says
when
she's
we
a sweet
release.
girl. J-Lash
Consulting
said you're a sweet
consulters.
girl.
You know, a
gonna
consultancy,
say thank you?
consultancy.
Are you
I'm
gonna
kind of big on
appreciate
the
that?
conference tour already.
Are you waiting for another potent canine bait? I believe she is.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Chill out on the beanbag. Marcus will be right out.
Now, the pop-ups that we have to take care of were a little racy, so I think I edited this out.
Here you go. If you guys let
And
me use the
technically,
OS I
this guy should have
requested,
been able to do
wouldn't
this
be a
himself.
problem.
This
I don't
is a
think-
filthy
I
hard
guess I
drive,
didn't.
bro. And now we scan. Scanning.
Might I tempt you with some organic chow or a fair trade Java?
My son probably wrote this. Oh, shit.
So much swearing in this game.
And that should do it. Why don't you try and keep
Yeah, I
things
did edit
strictly
it out.
safe for work from now on?
Hey, have you seen the prototype in the demo room? When Norris announces it at the keynote, minds are gonna blow.
Yes, they are.
That's a
Miko says exactly that is exactly my thoughts, Miko. The guy is in IT and yet can't run a simple virus scan. Yeah, it's like, what does Michael know about computers? He can break down an AK. That's much closer to Michael's wheelhouse. But yeah, he's got to switch the phone, put an IED in the phone. G-Flash says, close your eyes, YouTube. Yeah, we get demonetized so many times. G-Flash, you have no idea. You have no idea. Well, yeah, I'm complaining and I'll go on another rant, but I'm not going to. But yeah, and then we'll get remonetized, but you know, they'll almost instantly demonetize anything I put up. Cloudy says, I remember doing this mission back on the PS3 so fast. I didn't want my mom to see it. Yeah, especially since she bought that game for you. Young man, what are you playing?
Hold on. I'll buzz you out.
Yeah, I don't consider myself a prude. You know, it's like I love the female form. You know, Quentin Tarantino
Michael,
is one of my favorite directors as far as swearing
The
goes
thing's in
and
the
obscenity.
prototype. I'm going home to watch the keynote.
Teabag time, my friend.
I just don't want it on this
Are you
channel.
playing that game?
This isn't,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
this
sorry,
isn't
the
what the
phone
channel
is
is
rigged.
about.
Now, what's your problem? You don't
Like
like
L.A.
shooters?
Noir has some kind of brutal
Besides, you know me. I'm a movie guy. Classic Vinewood.
M-word scene.
Classic Vinewood ended
that
30
I would have
years
to do some
ago.
really clever,
Now it's just superheroes,
editing
romantic comedies, and remakes, none of which interest me.
Hey,
But you know,
I
I'm happy
believe
to.
this country can still make interesting movies. There's no better
Gila
way to
says,
define
LOL,
American life
LOL man,
than a
I
2-hour
bet
plot
dealing with
in
that
which
stuff
the
is
hero
ridiculous.
looks
Yeah,
good
basically
and
because they
defeats
don't tell you what
Whatever
you
you
did.
say,
They never
enjoy
tell you.
yesterday.
It's just
Anyway,
the violated
just call
term.
the device after he's unveiled it,
But usually,
and then we'll
usually
talk.
I know. Like last Wednesday, we talked about Tulsa King. I don't know if you saw that Stallone's TV series, which I highly recommend. It's really good. But I was talking about his physique, you know, and essentially I was complimenting him. You know, like, you know, he's like in his mid 70s, his late 70s, and he looks great. You know, but he does have like a really thick waistline that you get from consuming special medicine. And I got into, you know, I just went on a tirade talking about how I couldn't talk about special medicine, but you can't talk about the male hormone best Ross Berone, but you can talk about estrogen all night long. And I was just talking about how you know, I could talk about wanting to inject to inject estrogen and be, and transition to being female, but I can't talk about muscle recovery and wanting to get bigger. What's that about? So and that demonetized the stream, I'm pretty sure, and then probably demonetized this stream. It's like the shop teacher. It's like, how'd you lose your thumb? Well, I was holding the saw like this. Miko says, also in that scene, why isn't the prototype in a more secure location? And Michael left his bag there as evidence. Yeah, Rockstar. We're just exploring with Michael. His house seems very Miami-based, like that tiled floor. They do that to cool down the house. And is that the daughter or the wife? I can't tell. I think that's the daughter. Miko says, "Ah, yes, all these biased rules. Yes, it's you're allowed to have one opinion on YouTube." Oh, I like that idea, Cloudy. Cloudy says, have you heard of a game called M-Worded Soul? Suspect. It's kind of like L.A. Noire, but you play as a ghost detective. That sounds interesting. Jalash says, I got an ad when you started to talk about the tea. Well, that's good.
A new phase. Full-on, weapons-grade, red alert, world domination. We have put 1 billion people.
Yeah, you're only allowed to have one opinion on YouTube.
We have milked every penny
And
we could in the process. And we have one of the youngest workforces in the world. An average age of only 14.4 years. That's not just
you would think the algorithm would love me. Speaking of one opinion, I'm ethnic. I'm obviously on the spectrum.
We're about to make the next step. Prepare to witness.
I might be gay. I kind of act gay.
The future.
I might be an ally. I collect dolls, action figures, but they're dolls. The algorithm should love me, but the algorithm, regrettably, is unkind. The algorithm is not our friend. What's that about?
Personal, computerized device. Now you're going to be able to stay docked 24/7.
Let's look that up. M-Worded Soul.
I think someone's trying to talk with me. Hello?
Sounds like a Steam game.
Whoa!
Yeah, it is Steam. Action adventure stealth Square Enix. It's on PS4. Interesting. I'll watch some playthroughs. Cloudy. Mama One is here. Everybody say hi to Mama One. Mama One says hey family, and Papa One says hey guys. Everyone say hi to Papa One. Cloudy says there's a chapter where you investigate the Salem witch trials. You know who'd like that?
I don't have to. I'm watching the markets. I'll be trading pure alpha till close.
She wouldn't mind me saying that.
About that other
that's not slanderous or spurious.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
merely
absolutely.
a statement
Let's do
of
it.
fact.
Put on a suit, look somewhat professional, and meet
Cloudy
me at
says
my
it's on
warehouse off the LS
PSN
freeway.
as well.
Oh,
And Mama One
I'm
says
about
hey
to
to
email you a
Ash, and
link
so
for
does
the
Papa One.
exchange. You can
How
put in
are
some
you,
trades of
Mama
your
One
own.
and
I'm
Papa
trying to stay
One?
off the day trading. But maybe I'll take a look.
Sadie's here. She's under the desk. She had a bath tonight. She's very good at her bath. 10 viewers in the chat. Welcome, friends. Happy Saturday. Mama One, I was talking earlier about plans for the channel, and I thought that we could go back to the original live stream schedule of Friday through Monday and Wednesday. Western Wednesdays will remain, and then we shall either do so Fridays will be the Bad Honors live stream. Saturdays will be Grand Theft Auto. Sunday, I might do LA Noir, or I might do another Bad Honor stream, because we got a lot of missions to knock out. And then Monday, we'll either do LA Noir or Undead Nightmare. What's that about? And then Western Wednesdays, we'll continue with our Clint Eastwood appreciation streams. Mama One says, we are okay. I spent the day training horses with a few hands. Moving on to Franklin. I really hate how Franklin dresses. Mama One says, okay, that sounds fun. Sinister Sundays are out for now, at least. The algorithm hates Sinister Sundays, and they never really did well. As much as, you know, we like them. They didn't perform well. And then I might, you know, I was looking forward to doing the holiday schedule. We'll definitely do a Christmas Eve stream. We'll do a Halloween stream. A Halloween birthday stream. Are we really going to steal the taco truck? Yes, we are. These things are so slow. It's like they are the Shires of Grand Theft Auto. They're just ponderous.
A Grand Theft Auto near a dollar coat store in Strawberry.
Papa One says, I had a nice day making saddles and breaking Super Antonio the Thoroughbred. He kind of threw me twice, but I'm okay. My back hurts a bit, but oh well. You take care of yourself, Papa One. Cloudy says, is your birthday October as well?
Wait a minute. Oh, girl.
I'm afraid so, Cloudy.
How much further? We ain't even gone 5 yards yet.
Are you a fellow Scorpio?
This is spirit walking. Exercises body and soul. It's all the rage. We are women and we are free.
One thing that we don't really get kids in the building doing trick-or-treating. My first Halloween with Sadie, I was still, I was closing out my father's house, my parents' house. It's like they had passed away, and we were remodeling that house so we could put it up as a rental unit, and so I was living there with Sadie. And that Halloween, our first Halloween together, there were, it's like it was in a regular suburban neighborhood, so we got a bunch of kids, and she was so happy. Every time we opened the door, there was someone to pay attention to her, and wanting to pet her. Sometimes there were like little kids who were afraid of her, of course, but yeah, she had so much fun. And we don't really get that anymore. Last Halloween we saw an older a young man in Harry Potter robes. That's, I'm happy. Yeah, I don't mind adults dressing up for Halloween. Sure, why not? But it's for the kids. I saw this one little girl who was she was in like a princess outfit, but it was all black. So I said, "What are you, a vampire princess?" And she was like, "I'm the Queen of Hearts." And so I was like, yeah, you certainly are. Cloudy says, my birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, Cloudy. Come back tomorrow, and we'll do a birthday stream for you.
This motherfucker know the streets, homie. I know he'll be a good hookup for us.
We don't need no hookup, fool. I know these streets.
That would make you a Gemini.
Man, all you know it's
You
Don
crave
Bad
justice.
hustle, credit
Do you
card
watch
stealing,
true crime,
boosting
Cloudy?
gas tankers only? Come on, man.
Do you watch
You trying to be some fucking commodity trader
Law
or
and
something?
Order? Do you like watching shows with lawyers, courtroom dramas? Geminis crave justice.
That's what foreign gangsters should really be about.
And they're also a little schizo and crazy. Never date a Gemini girl. It might be different if you're a Gemini. You know, they might zig and zag when you zig and zag.
Listen to your boy one time. Listen to your boy. You want some paper, my nigga? This is what
Papa
it's
One says,
about.
happy early birthday, Cloudy, and same with Mama One. Mama One says, I find it funny how most people who play video games enjoy canceling being psychos, but true crime scares them. Because it's real. The veneer of fiction is lifted, and you see the real. You know, it's like you see something in yourself. I'm sure. You know, it's like. You know, I love ghost stories. I love ghost movies. I love paranormal movies and paranormal TV shows. I don't like the nonfiction ones because I don't believe them. I'm always skeptical in real life. And that's because I need that veneer of fiction in front of my eyes for me to believe. Even though, you know, I've had paranormal experiences. I've had more than my fair share. And I still don't believe.
He down this alley up here.
Cloudy says, I do like dramas. And thank you to Papa One and Mama One. Papa One says, I must say I don't like GTA. My son loves it, and Red Dead Redemption 2. I like the West. But Lamar gets on my nerves. Yeah, Lamar is irritating. It's just, hi, swearing, McSweary, swear words, more swear words. Let's swear some more and swear. That's one of the reasons why I don't have subtitles. Franklin is a saint for putting up with him. Well, I think they're best friends from high school or earlier, 8th grade or something. Miko says, we don't actually celebrate Halloween over here, though we do have a few events and decorations in commercial establishments. We go to the cemetery and light candles and prayers for the departed. Well, you're celebrating Halloween in your own way. It's big commercial. It's just about selling candy here. I've got my candy figured out. I'm going to get one Snickers bar and one Reese's. And then I'm going to eat half. And that's going to be my Halloween candy for the year. And I can't even remember the last time I had candy. Not last year, because we didn't really do Halloween last year. Franklin has a special ability that is really annoying, and I don't know how to make it work. It's kind of like Deadeye, but driving. So it like slows time down so you can like squeeze through things. I don't know how it works. It's kind of irritating. And Franklin meant to do that. Mama One says, did they just leave Chop in the hot van? He's a hood dog, Mama One. He's fine. He'll just work out some more. Cloudy says, oh no, this mission with Chop, lol. Yeah, he's rattling around the back. But Chop's in better shape than Franklin and Lamar. Oh, speaking of
we snatching his ass right. Remember the homies around the block? Man, the homies is lame. Yeah, so we not. Cops on their cell phone as soon as they made
speaking of great shape, or you know, I'm being sarcastic. We saw the boxer again this morning. You know, the guy who works out in his garage, who has, he's got like a squat rack and and you know, a weight bench and a heavy bag setup, and he's useless at boxing. I am just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. He's just kind of he boxes like I would expect a 5-year-old with no with no boxing experience to box. He's just kind of swinging his arms at the bag. You know, it's, if you know anything about boxing, you know, it's like he has no stance, he's got no footwork. You know, it's like you need to, like, the punch, the power of the punch comes from your legs and your back. You know, 60% of your muscles are in your back. If you do a punch correctly, it should start in your heel and just travel, and your fist and your arms are just like the impact point. But he's just kind of like swinging at it. And it's so easy to, like, watch some YouTube videos, figure out some combos. You know, it's like, and I really think he should be doing shadow boxing before he moves on to the heavy bag. But, you know, and I'm not like one of those those bros that are going to be, dude, you're doing it wrong. Let me show you. No, figure it out. That's not my job. And, he also runs. I saw him. I didn't recognize him, but yeah, sometimes I see him running around the block. He's Japanese. You know, you have a tradition of Bushido. You've got so many wonderful choices in your culture to get into shape with. You do not have to. He also has one of those cardios. It's like a Nordic track or something. It's like a stepper that has, like, ski poles on it, so you can, like, exercise all four limbs at the same time. Really, he should be ripped with all that equipment, but, you know, it's not. He's not. He's very soft. If he were my best friend and he asked my honest advice, I would tell him to just, like, figure out his diet, run more, and do push-ups. And, you know, sign up for an Aikido or a Jiu-Jitsu class. Or a Kendo. You know.
Down, boy.
And Chop isn't fixed.
Come on, Chop. Get off there, man. We got shit to do.
Mama One says, Michael has Deadeye, but you can't lock in on the targets. And Papa One says, no wonder Franklin wants to get out of the hood. If Lamar was my only friend, I'd commit any crime, even canceling, to get away from him. And Mama One says, you were pumped after breaking the wall, LOL. You had to punch somebody.
You in here?
Yeah, he's, you know, he has, he opens his garage out, so it's like, you know, people can see him from the sidewalk. He's exercising in public. And, doing his workout. Lamar went, or Chop went for the arm. You'd think he'd go for a leg.
Hey, Lamar Davis, is that you, nigga? Nigga, shut the fuck up. Just get in. Yeah, that's you, nigga. Fucking idiot. Shit, I said I had no beef, man. Hey, man.
Mama One says, Chop has no shame. Reminds me of some of our farm dogs. Yeah, I love Chop. I wish we could do more with him. I'm not going to download the app, which probably doesn't even work anymore.
We're gonna stash this dude in my spot. We going back to your crib? I've been there when you was in diapers. Shut up, man. You ain't recognize me. I knew it was you before you took that flag off. You always been dumb, Lamar. Really? Well, I guess that means
There's so many distinctive neighborhoods in Los Santos, but I don't believe they have a Chinatown. Miko, do they have a Chinatown in this game? Do you know? Howdy? Anyone? A little Tokyo? A Koreatown?
What the fuck you done? You just gave them our location. Now we gotta let this motherfucker out of here.
Beautiful sunsets, though. They really figured out the weather. Rockstar really understands how weather works and light.
What the fuck? Fuck y'all. I'll be seeing y'all soon.
Mama One says, you can take them for walks. My son would ride around with Chop for hours on end. I think you have to, I don't know if we can do that, or I can do that. Simply because, I think you need an app. Howdy says, they do. There is a Chinatown. I haven't found it yet.
could have swallowed my card. Try to triangulate that. It's too late.
We should go
Shit's
there
done.
and see if any of those
At least I saved you the
NPCs
indignity of pulling apart your shit.
know kung fu.
Get my hands dirty, old precious motherfucker.
I had this great idea for a DLC for RDR2, Arthur's game, that was based in San Denis, Chinatown, where we have to help the gun store owner, and we get involved with like the local tongs and the business groups, and Arthur has to learn kung fu so that he can fight, you know, defeat some boss there, some triad member. That would have been fun. It exists in my brain. Chop has a green collar because that's there. AP Thomas, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you, friend. Happy Saturday. Chop has a green collar because that's the colors of their gang, Team Super Antonio. Throwing up gang signs. Sorry, algorithm. Cloudy says it is close to a gas station. I could look it up, I guess. I like this classic car. Do you mind if we borrow it, sir?
You asshole.
Papa Wentz says, we've been to Los Angeles. Last time in 2010, we went on a road trip out west with the horses. Took my son on a detour to Las Vegas and Los Angeles. We went to the nicer places. Well, don't go now, Papa One. More like California. Sorry, algorithm, I didn't mean it. Papa One says, one of our favorite memories is me and my son and Mama One in Vegas walking down the strip. There was the guy who had a sign that says $20 to kick me in the nuts. I need money for weed. Wow. He was probably wearing a cup. Hopefully. But, you know, from experience, still hurts. It's just the energy is transferred around. Papa One says, my Mama One was horrified. My son and I thought it was funny. I asked Mama One to let me borrow $40. Cloudy said, paint it red and call it Christine. Da 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 da. You know, one thing I love about analog effects, in-camera effects or in-scene effects, is that the actors see what you are seeing. Like when Christine is like just reformatting herself, you know, it's like they actually did that. You know, it's like they had like a rubber car that they kind of blew up or something, or you know, inflated. But the actors' reaction are natural and visceral, and that trueness, that verisimilitude, comes comes across on screen. We're humans, you know. It's like our eyes are trained to like, you know, we're all human lie detectors, in one sense or another, and you know, so actors that are looking at a green screen that are reacting to a tennis ball on a stick. It doesn't matter how talented they are. It's not the same, and we know in the back of our head that in our, you know, like instinctually that it isn't real. And the great thing about these movies from the 80s is that the performances are more they're more authentic to me. And J Lash says, California. Yeah, this one is definitely demonetized. I did it for you, J Lash. Why not? Why the heck not?
Yeah, it's good to have confirmation.
This funny fuck. Why you keep hanging around this clown, L? Shake this fool, man. We from the same set, Stretch.
Mama One says, no, my son kicked him wearing Spurs and blood came out of his mouth. It's no weed is worth it. 2 soccer players then paid $40 to see if they could outkick the cowboy.
Talking about being hit up, nigga, I swear, man, you ain't got no motherfucking respect.
Motherfucker, I got respect for reality.
And I made J Lash laugh.
All right, you keep thinking that. Just keep thinking that, nigga.
Yeah, I don't get political on this channel, or I try not to. I guess we get a little political on live streams because we're just kind of hanging out talking about stuff. But I don't want this to be a political channel. You know, it's I want I like to say that, you know, in this game or on this channel, we're in 1899 and our people have no time for politics. You know, it's like I want either side of the aisle to just put all that aside for a minute, pretend it's 2010, and just hang out and have fun and enjoy the game. I mean, everything has to be you versus them now. And I hate that. Papa one says, my son and me are almost exactly like how me and my dad were. That's nice. That's all thanks to you, Papa one. We are more like best friends. We will get into crazy situations, even worse when we drink. Mama one always compares us to Ray and Thomas from Call of Juarez, as they also get into crap, and they are the worst influences on each other. I think we wanted to upgrade our weapons. Someone, I think his name was Blake.
Hey, what's up, man?
Firing range is in the back, and all our weapons
left a really nice comment, an interesting comment, where you had the idea, where you take, where your horses stay in the geographical stable that you get them to, and that way you can have 16 slots, because you know, it's like you can have 4 different horses at Saint Denis, etc. You know, and you have to like physically travel to get like the Golden Turkoman or whatever, and then you just kind of like you just mix and match. But that, you know, that's a very elegant way to collect more horses in the game. And if there are any PC modders out there, you should figure out how to do that. J-Lash says, yeah, I hear that. Politics has gone over the edge now. Can't stand it. Another thing you can thank the algorithm for. Papa one says, our family motto is, we don't have time for politics. We actually have to work and do things that matter. Yeah, the algorithm, I spent most of these live streams complaining about the algorithm. The algorithm likes conflict, you know, it doesn't distinguish between, like, you know, between positive interaction and negative interaction. And regrettably, because we're humans, you know, like, negative interactions will get the most engagement. You know, the algorithm doesn't care about likes or dislikes. It just wants engagement. It wants you to be on the channel. It wants you to read, you know, like, it wants you to read the article that is very clickbaity and designed to make you angry, so that you know, so that you comment on it and get into an argument with someone else, because, you know, right below your argument, right beside it, is an ad. And all they want is for you to see those ads. And, you know, I should talk, because, you know, I'm part of the machine. I'm part of the problem. You know, I'm keeping you here. And I know there's ads on this, at least for now. And hopefully we'll have ads in the future. And we do need ads so that we can buy a PS5 for this channel.
You've been getting dick, but you ain't giving it, huh?
Some Mark talk like that to another.
Mama one says, I love that idea. It would make it more realistic, as we don't ship horses like that. Transporting horses too much can cause more damage than it works. We used to break every 3 hours to let to be continued. Yeah, it's an elegant idea. Let the horses stretch and move. Fresh water and food.
When it's something real, we'll talk.
Bullshit, man. It's realer than this crap.
I think in the game developer's mind, minds when they were designing the world of Red Dead Redemption 2. They wanted Saint Denis. They wanted a Western city, or like an 1899 city, just to showcase something close to what they did in Los Santos with the architecture and the exploration and the, you know, and the street lights. They just wanted an 1899 version of that, and I wholeheartedly approve.
Don't get careless, homie.
You can really feel the love and the passion that went into making both these games. Something that I feel is sorely lacking in modern games. What's that about?
We ain't gonna be disturbed. That's what the fuck worries me. I'm more of a hide in the plain sight type of nigga.
No, you more of a punk bitch type nigga.
Mama One says GTA 6 is supposedly going to have cops enforcing traffic laws and have cameras. Well, that would make sense. But one of my favorite things to do in this game is to run the reds and completely disregard traffic laws. And it's not like we can, like, we've got indicators. That would be fun if you had to, like, you had to click the arrows when you did your turn. What a pain that would be. But it'd be fun. Mom One says, I used to love the story mode for this. Never could get into online. Don't like the silent online character. We get a shotgun in this game, but we already have an AR. And the ARs are highly accurate, and I prefer them. Miko says, GTA 6 will enforce traffic laws. Serena will get into trouble right away. Yeah, I love her driving, especially in LA Noire, because they're classic cars and beautiful cars. And but it would just add another level to the game. I think you're supposed to use a shotgun, but I don't understand how the shotgun could be accurate, you know, over like that range.
Did you think to work out an exit while you set up this meet?
There's always a way out, motherfucker.
But it's speaking of Serena, it's nice to see her back on uploading videos again in glorious 1080p, thanks to her new birthday PS5. Mama One says, Mafia 1 and 2 have police pull you over for traffic. You can bribe them or pay the ticket.
This is fucked. Send him back.
That works.
Man, bullshit. You go first. Stay after me.
Hey, get up here. Someone's tired. Someone had a shower tonight, a bath. Wasn't very dirty. Sometimes she leaves a ring around the tub. So embarrassing for me, not for her. I think she's proud of the ring. But yeah, she has a bath, and then she has like one last bout of zoominess, and then she has her dinner, and then she's pretty much done for the night. Except I told her we have a live stream. Papa One says, shotguns have great spread. That's why they were popular in World War I during trenches. I love the Stevens shotgun in Vietnam. We always had a man carry a shotgun. I don't know the Stevens shotgun, or do I? Let me take a look at that.
Cops outside. I ain't going back. I'm right behind you. Keep your head down. Man, I deserve to get put down.
Let's look at Vietnam. Interesting. I like the wood stock. I like traditional looking long guns. We always had a man carry the shotgun, Papa One says. We would first open a VC tunnel. Our guy would slam all 5 shots down the holes, as it would kill. It would, sorry algorithm, it would cancel any enemies and set off booby traps. They were also known to put snakes in the rat tunnel. Yeah, you know, I've seen like maps, you know, where they had like hospitals and communication centers down there and like whole networks. Papa One says we also use the Itcha 37, the Winchester 1912, or Remington.
Keep it moving. Hey, here's the exit. Through the fire exit. Come on. Hey, one time. We ain't going nowhere with that chopper on us. Take it out.
Once we get out of this dump, now we have to evade the law, which is easier than you would think.
We've got a 415 at Rogers Salvation and Scrap. 3 Black Male
It's a relatively easy mission if you keep up with these jokers.
Requesting backup.
And you know, how much trouble would you be in if you took out a police helicopter? I think the cops would hunt you to the ends of the earth. See, keep up with them, and it's really easy to get out. And we have this conveniently... We gotta wait for Lamar. Conveniently, no razor wire. And somewhere, Trevor, I don't know where, maybe we bought it. Trevor picked up a grenade launcher. Papa One says, I was glad I didn't have to go down there. The tunnels, they were too much. They like shorter guys for that job. But I've been in a dozen of them. Good God, I hate the tunnels.
Out the jailhouse into the ER.
Well, you made it home. That's the important thing. You made it back to Mama One, and you lived a life. Look at all the good you did. Look at all the good you're still doing. Oh, I've heard about that. Papa One says we watched the movie The Last Descent about John Jones in the Nutty Putty Cave in 2009. He got stuck and lost his life in less than 18 inches of space. I couldn't watch it because it sent me back. Yeah, I can't watch that. That's horrifying. I've seen pictures, or like pictures of the space that he got stuck in.
I ain't catching this.
You shouldn't feel like a wimp, Papa One. Just couldn't take it and felt so bad for that young man. Well, you know, it's a classic F around and find out situation. You know, like, what are you doing down there anyways?
This ain't got nothing to do with me, homie.
He was trying to find a new route or something, I guess. But, you know, that cave had a reputation.
Westbound on Exceptionless Way in Los Santos International Airport.
It's also easier to evade the law than you would think. Not that we're doing it now, but I figured out how to evade the law fairly easily. You just have to avoid the red and obey the traffic. You know, you don't have to speed out. You don't have to like leave the area immediately like you do in Red Dead. I'm using Red Dead reflexes here. Yeah, Papa One, but that fear never came to fruition, and it's not going to anymore. You made it back. You made it back to Mama One.
I'm getting low in the seat, they still on. You'll get PC'd up in the pen, nigga.
Still annoyed that you can't loot anyone in this game. What's that about?
You gonna lose them or what? Man, stop driving all conspicuous. shit.
We have a visual on the perp.
You got beat with an ugly stick. You slipping, fool.
Trevor, yeah, Trevor has a sniper mission that he also has doing. That was interesting. Because I didn't know what we were supposed to get. You know, I didn't know the target. Couldn't figure it out. Mama once says, I think looting was always a Red Dead thing. Mama once says, poor pedestrian. Yeah, they have great insurance in Los Santos. It's one of the most popular industries. Insurance, auto body repair, and that's about it. And, you know, bullet manufacturing. Those are the three main industries of Los Santos. It's a beautiful city, especially at night. And that's one thing that they tried to do in with San Antonio as well. With the electrical lights and the gas lights. Don't gaslight me. That comes from a movie that actually is called Gaslight, which is actually a really good movie. It's from 1940 something. Gaslight movie. 1944. But it is it stars Ingrid Bergman. It is not. It's inspired. You would think it's a Hitchcock movie, but it's not. It's inspired by Hitchcock, but you know, it's like, and Ingrid Bergman is slowly being driven crazy in the movie. She's like an heiress or something. Money's involved, but it's been co-opted by a certain social group to blame for all their problems and all their passive aggressiveness.
Now take us somewhere where we can get it in, homie. I'm driving back to my crib, man, alright?
Papa One says, you're right, Super Antonio. I'm glad that fear never became reality. Most fears are that way, I think. Thank God every day I wake up and every night when I go to bed. And throughout the day, too. I'm so thankful my son never served. Papa One continues, he was worried how I would take it when he wanted to move to Florida for work, to work for a cigar company. Thought I would be mad. He didn't want to just be a horse rancher. I told him I wanted him to do the continued.
Shut the fuck up. Hell no, nigga. You sounding more and more like a snee-eye itch every day.
Hell no, nigga, I sound like somebody trying to make some paper.
That stain's not coming out.
Ass nigga, I told you. Nigga, go toss a salad, stretch mark.
He's never going to get that shirt white again. The long stretch. We are so early in the game. We haven't even hooked up with Michael yet. Papa One continues, I wanted him to do what he wanted, except join the military. I told him he needed to be the first of our generation to not have seen the horrors of war. It tormented my grandfather, my dad, and me. So I wanted him to live free from PTSD. And that, my friends, is all I have for you tonight. However, I'm going to let the chat run. I'm going to, for about, another 10 minutes or so. We'll have, I'll show you something random. Like I've got a random video for you that we can watch. so that you know, you don't have to feel pressured to leave. You can just hang out and talk a bit.
Hey,
and
Michael, I'm looking through my appointment book and I don't
we shall
see your
return
name.
tomorrow with
yeah, well,
either
I'm more of a walk-in guy, Doc.
with
You know
either
that.
Walk-ins are
an
more
L.A. Noir
expensive,
stream,
but
an
I'm
Undead
always
Nightmare
happy to
stream,
accommodate.
or
Sure, you'll accommodate me as long
a
as I
Bad
got
Honor
money in
stream.
my pocket, right?
What's that about?
I'm in a bad way, Doc.
Ah,
Come by soon.
let me figure it out. To be continued. Like and subscribe. Appreciate all of you. Shout out to the mods, Mama One and Pop One and Miko Herptile, and absent friends, Odog and David and Chrissy, and especially Serena, Cloudy, and Jay Lash. Great talking to you. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks, friends.